Last time on Roll Gay Roleplay. You see smoke off in the distance that you think is from a fire. As you approach the top of the hill, you can look down and see that there is 3 guys drinking wine, and you notice that there is a cart.
Oh, hell no. Yo, guys, they're drinking Edwin's wine.
So I'm walking towards them. There was a gentleman a little further back long ways that was attacked. Do you know anything about that, sirs? Gentlemen, yes?
Do you know who this wine belongs to?
Yeah, it belongs to me.
No, I think these motherfuckers need to pay.
Benny is going to pull her crossbow out. So 14 plus 3, 17. And then, so that's 28 damage. You guys sure you want to fight about some wine?
He waves his hand and... Enough. Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I am Chris, the DM.
I'm Tisha, I play Benny.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. And my kink is when grinder guys get upset when I tell them I also bottom. Also, I play Yves.
Hi, my name is Mark, and I play Holgum.
So our topic today is about holidays. What holiday can't you live without? Is that the question? Can.
No, can. Like, which holiday do we despise?
What holiday do you despise? I like the way that's worded.
I'm going to have to think about this.
I have mine right out of the gate. I hate Christmas.
I feel like that's anti-Christian.
I'm not. It has nothing to do. Nothing to do with that.
Why are you always oppressing those people? Oh, poor Christians.
They are just trying to live their best life and celebrate somebody. And
I hate Christmas music. It is my least favorite thing on the planet. I can do without ever hearing Mariah Carey sing that fucking song ever again. And the minute it comes on, I don't listen to the radio anymore.
That's the song I was going to ask you about because I was like, wait, he's gay. Mariah Carey has a Christmas song. Surely he loves that one.
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Nope. No, I don't like any Christmas music at all. And I don't really like Christmas. And I don't like having to go see people because that's like the one holiday where I absolutely have to go. I have family that listens to this. I love my family. And that's important to say right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, disclaimer.
I don't want to go see anybody. I don't. I just want to be at home.
Right. It's not that I don't love you. It's that, like, I love you from afar in my own home.
Right. And I don't want to see all of you at once.
Oh, I heard that's overwhelming and anxiety-ridden. Like,
right. And I know, like, I have to get there at 10 and I live like an hour away from everybody. It's early and I want to sleep in.
Oh, bitch, I feel every part of that. And they're like, how is life going? It's going, Mom. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
It's great. Do you have coffee? Does someone have coffee? Love you, family.
Love you.
Okay, that's it for me.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and my most despised holiday is Thanksgiving. Why, you ask? Because I am a fat bitch trying to be a skinny bitch, and Thanksgiving never really helps. Because let's talk about the timetable of when my life starts getting together. I exercise the most starting in October because I go back to school. The gym is right by the school that I teach at. So I'm like really, like right now I look amazing. And then this train wreck happens where we start preparing for Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving, I have a fat family. So, like, we all eat, like, 5 turkeys, 8 hams. You know, we have 3 different kinds of dressing, broccoli and rice casserole, green bean. We got 19 different sweet potato pies because we like to compete. You know, so it's like I eat all of it because I'm weak. And then I have the audacity to complain about how I gained weight. And then, then Christmas happens and we don't lose weight then. And then New Year's happens and I drink too much. The entire time I'm literally drinking from November to January. I mean, there's like this whole historical piece about Thanksgiving and its issues, because the indigenous, people, that is very true. But speaking from a very selfish standpoint, yeah, I'm trying to be skinny, and how can I have an OnlyFans page if I'm fat? There we go.
Your Thanksgiving sounds amazing, though.
But we don't control ourselves. Like, we have the aunt who says, oh, well, this is my first time having fried chicken in a week, so that's why, this is okay for me to eat, this amount of, this, like, gluttonous amount of food. And so she makes it okay, which then in turn makes it okay for me. And then, the landslide happens, and literally, like, you go food coma by 3:00, you wake up because metabolism happens, and then you're hungry again. And so this vicious, nasty ass fat cycle just happens all over the place. And you're like, what did I do wrong, Jonathan? Well, Queen, like, let's talk about it.
But the leftovers, man, oh my God. I just love food so much. So, like, leftovers are my jam. And when I have to, like, if I could just go over and collect food, I would. Thank you. Like a drive-through Thanksgiving.
Bitch, I felt that in my spirit. Mark, you want to go?
So this is the one that we can't do with or without.
We can do without. So the one you do not like.
Okay, all the holidays that don't have a day off from work, except for Halloween.
Excuse me?
That we should have that day off.
You just spoke to my spirit.
That was so real. That's just, yeah.
Like, for real, if there's a holiday, we should have it off.
What about, like, National Dog Day? Like, you just want to get rid of that?
That's a national day. That's not a holiday.
Oh, okay. Well, what holidays don't we get off work?
Well, I mean, it depends on where you work, really.
Yeah.
Was that really yours, Mark? Just any day that you don't have off?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. No argument. Agreed.
I'm here for it, though.
Tisha.
Okay, so mine is definitely Columbus Day. It's just such a farce of a holiday. Like, first of all, Christopher Columbus never even set foot on the, continental United States. He never set foot here.
Wait.
Did you just do a drive-by?
No, he landed in islands. I can't even remember where he landed exactly, but they never actually, like the continental U.S., he was never actually here. The Caribbeans, maybe?
I want to say it was Bahamas, but I'm looking it up now.
Right. And even if we're trying to celebrate him, like, landing in the U.S. for in the States or somewhere close to us, like, Leif Erikson was here before him. So why wouldn't it be, like, Leif Erikson Day?
SpongeBob celebrates Leif Erikson Day.
Oh, nice.
Yes, happy Leif Erikson Day, Yinder Hinder Durgan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, if it was Leif Erikson Day, we would have a day off soon, but we don't. So it was like him coming here, him even landing in the Caribbeans, like it just, all it did was lead to the exploitation of indigenous people, violent, disastrous results for so many cultures. And it's so sickening to think that we celebrate a guy who came over here to spread a religion, and we're founded on freedom of religion. He came over here to spread the religion, and he just massacred people. He didn't, that he ended up like getting arrested?
Did he?
Yeah, because he was brutal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was brutal, and he still, he kept saying that he found, he was, looking for trade routes and stuff, and he said that the islands that he found were, the Indies, and they weren't, and, they realized that as time went on, as he got older, that, these are, obviously, this isn't the Indies, and, he lost favor with his monarch, and he died as an outcast, a violent, rich, disgusting outcast. And it's gross that we celebrate somebody who, like, helped to propagate genocide. And it's disgusting.
Oh, but see, doesn't that speak on a lot though? Because like, let's dig in just a smidgen.
Okay.
Like, so Ferdinand and Isabella were like, nah, you go. They didn't want him to really go in the first place. And he comes and he finally like begs them for enough ships and stuff. And he comes with the Nita, the Pinta, and the Santa Marita. And like, I completely butchered those. But like,
sounded like drag names.
He basically decimates,
cultures.
Entire indigenous cultures. And no one cares because these are not porcelain skin people. So we're fine. And then after that, America, which is founded on freedom, which you mentioned before, still celebrates him because these indigenous people were not what? Alabaster white. So it's like, this is all problematic. I still love this day off, but this is all very problematic and wrong and racist. So I'm totally here for the abolishment of Christopher Columbus and his day.
I think that actually some places have gotten rid of Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah, they call it it's a Remembrance Day as well as a remembrance of the people
Indigenous,
who suffered
yeah.
under.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're calling it Indigenous Peoples Day.
Nice.
Thank you.
Which is awesome.
Wait, does Christmas have genocide in it?
I mean, Christmas is the exploitation. It's capitalism at its finest. I don't like Chris. I love getting together with my family. So I'm like the opposite of Chris. And I love getting together with them. And I buy everybody like shirts and we wear matching shirts on Christmas. But I hate the fact that I feel so much pressure to buy gifts for people to make them feel like I care about them instead of.
I hate that too.
Okay.
It takes so much time. There's so much better stuff I could be doing with that money. And I get gifts that I don't necessarily need. And my family doesn't have money, period. So if they do give me a gift, like I feel bad.
Right, because they could have used that. They could have allocated those funds somewhere else.
They could have used that to, maybe taken a trip for themselves, or they get like a cup. Like they give me I love coffee, so I get coffee cups sometimes, or whatever. So, or socks. I get a lot of socks. So, but and it's nice, and yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love socks.
Cool socks.
I love socks.
I like cool socks. I don't ever wear socks since I moved down here. Since I moved to Florida, I think I've worn socks only when I go to the gym. That's it. Mm-hmm. I mean, the guys at work wear socks, but I don't have to wear socks to work because I can wear lady shoes.
Oh, blessed be. Oh, my God, you're right. The teachers at my school, women can wear sandals, and I have to wear these god-awful boots all the time because I don't want to spend money on other shoes. Oh. It must be so nice, there's a wage gap between men and women, but y'all get nice shoes. Like, I don't get it.
You guys get nice shoes. I wear a pair of Toms.
Did you hear the bullshit that I just said, though?
Oh, I heard your bullshit.
Okay, as long as you caught the bullshit and you realized I wasn't actually being serious.
I just, I kind of blocked that out because it's true.
Oh my God.
And is this the end of our...
Oh, yeah, we should play D&D now.
Intro?
Yeah, let's play. Because Benny's super excited to play with some boys.
You guys, so right now, you're at a campsite of some bandits. 3 of them have run off, very scared of Benny. The 4th is currently on Yves' shoulder. And you have a cart with a bunch of wine and a broken wheel and a couple of loose horses. So what are we doing now?
Ooh, this vodka's kicking in.
Oh, that's definitely in character.
Ooh, this vodka.
Well, I do declare that we have this cart a bunch of wine and some loose horses. And Hogum is beside himself with the fact that they stole from our dear friend Edwin. Or do you believe that we should have one of us go back to the town? Miss Benny. Chris, you can't get mad.
No, I mean, I definitely think we should stick together. You know, there's other people that can do stuff for us, but if you insist, I think that maybe, I would go with you.
Well, then it's settled. Hogum, round up the horses. We are taking this one back to Mr. Edwin.
Woohoo!
Okay, so Hogum, how's your animal handling?
I am the animal. I'm going to pull this cart myself.
The horses are gone, right?
You're right. I guess is what I'm saying. You have loose horses.
2 loose horses, so he has to go get them.
My animal handling is +0.
Let me look at mine.
We could just let the horses be free and do this ourselves.
But Miss Benedetta, how are we supposed to carry all this wine back?
Oh, what's your strength modifier?
I heard that.
I'll just pull the cart myself. I have +5 athletic.
Yves, I'll be your horse for you. You can ride me.
I have an idea. We could drink the wine and it'd be less to carry.
That kind of defeats the purpose.
Maybe just a couple bottles.
No.
Do we believe that drinking in the wine, and we've already had 2 encounters within this forest, will be within our best interest, Miss Benny?
I don't think we should go to this forest, intoxicated in any way.
Okay. And Benny puts the eye patch on.
Yes. Are you trying to use intimidation, or are you just ready?
I'm about to.
I mean, the cart does have a broken wheel that you also have to address before you start moving it.
All
So
right.
how do you fix shit?
How do you fix shit? What do you have? Can you fix shit?
I mean, is it a wooden wheel?
Yes.
I have a teddy bear.
I mean, that fixes it. That's all it needed was a teddy bear.
Wait a second. I have a sled.
How big is the sled?
It's a vehicle for land.
Oh, we could put that. We could totally put all the wine on that and we can just carry it, right?
It's movement, utility, and exploration.
Cool.
And how
So
I have a sled in my bag, I don't know. It weighs 300 pounds.
holy sh!
300 pounds?
It's in my equipment.
He's been carrying this sled around this whole time and nobody's even noticed because Hogum, his stench has a color and it masks the sight
an
of the
aura.
sled.
Cool. Yep. You have a sled.
Okay.
So,
And here's what Benny is going to argue and intimidate. Hogum. I'm going to intimidate Hogum first. So, Hogum,
Yes.
Benny is going to argue with you and she's going to get in your face about it. And she's like,
About what?
just get ready. I'm about to do an intimidation check on you for letting the horses free and us carry the wine ourselves.
Our dog farted.
Oh, okay, good.
Intimidation check. Okay, go.
So, Hogum, your best friend is a horse, Edwin. How would you like it if somebody enslaved Edwin and made him carry stuff when he obviously wants to be free? Look at those horses. They're all happy over there eating. They have feelings. They have thoughts. How would you like it if they did it to Edwin?
Wasn't Edwin a racehorse?
Okay, well, I'm going to roll for intimidation for that. I got 13 plus 6, 19.
Well, I got a 6 + 1, so...
So I'm in your face. Yeah, he wouldn't like that. And you wouldn't like it if somebody forced Edwin to do things that he doesn't necessarily want to do.
Maybe we can ask the horses nicely.
Okay, I'm okay with that. The horses aren't going to want to do it. Because they're fucking horses.
It's kind of what they do, though, isn't it?
No, they run around freely. Okay, I'm sorry you only know things in captivity.
So it's settled. We're not gonna enslave these horses to do our bidding because we're no better than they are.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Yves, and I have something to say.
Okay.
So while these horses may be free at this moment, who knows if they are truly happy? You are not a horse whisperer. Now, I do believe that these horses were raised in captivity, and they do understand that their duty and their job is to carry things of sorts and to pull carts. I do believe that since they are known for this, and since everyone in this world and in this life wants a purpose, we should satisfy them by giving them a purpose.
So you have to roll persuasion against me.
I'm
Okay.
rolling persuasion. I sure am.
Okay.
So you're trying to persuade Benny. Okay,
So let us take the horses.
cool.
And, oh shit, here we go. 16.
So saving throw against charisma, right? Is that what I would do?
Correct. Right.
Okay. Oh my god, I rolled a 1. I literally fall down, weep, and kiss Eve's toes.
Enough of that, dear. That's for the folk who are not of your status. Please stand.
And Holgum is just like silently smirking in the background.
I don't know if Hogan smirks. I feel like it's a boisterous laugh. Just like that, Queen. Hogum, it is now your job to go wrangle the horses, please. Thank you. Wait, no.
Fuck.
Eve, also, I'm not Eve. I'm Eve. Benny, since you also are versed in helping our animal friends and giving them a purpose, you must also help him.
All right, I have a +2 in animal handling, so
Go ahead and each one of you give me an animal handling, and you can each take one of the horses.
How many horses are there?
2.
I rolled 8 + 2 is 10.
I rolled 16 plus 0.
Yeah, they're docile horses. I was going to go with 10 and above. So you both successfully... The horses come with you without, like, they're not fighting you at all. They're like, okay, where are we going?
Benny whispers, "I'm so sorry," inside their ears.
Benny, yeah, the horse with you, Benny, is definitely, like, putting his head towards you and, like, nuzzling a little bit. Like, he appreciate you.
I appreciate you and your sentience and your soul.
That's great. Fantastic. Neat. So, Miss Benny, have we fixed the cart yet? Do you know?
We don't have a cart anymore. We have a sled, and I'll go ahead and move all these wine bottles to the sled.
Okay, yes, and please, Hogum, if you could please help her. I'm going to do my best to keep watch to make sure we aren't attacked.
That's no.
Well, seeing as how I have dark vision, it is within my best interest to
Yeah,
keep watch.
so do I.
But
Benny nudges Hogum, because remember, Hogum is chaotic evil. So
Yes.
Benny nudges Hogum and says, "We got this. Come on, let's go."
All right, never mind. You just do you.
Okay, you guys load up the cart, move it onto the sled. Eve,
Yeah,
you're...
so while Yves is doing his, whatever himself, Benny and Holgum enjoy a bottle of wine together in bond.
I don't think that's within our best interest. That was the whole argument that we had.
Eve, are you looking at them, or are you looking out in the distance to
I'm
try and,
looking
like,
out in the
keep
distance
watch?
because I'm honestly keeping watch.
Okay, well then, guys, enjoy a bottle of wine.
God damn it. God damn it.
Clink.
Cheers.
Yeah, are you
Everyone will be
splitting-
cool with it as long as you
Yeah.
didn't get any.
Yeah, exactly. For Edwin, our buddy that's waiting for this wine that we are packing up for him and we're taking care of, and he's a good guy, and we're good people. Kumbaya.
For Edwin's a jolly good fellow. For Edwin's a jolly good fellow.
And nobody can deny.
I still have the guy on my shoulders. I've had the guy on my shoulders the entire time. Like, he's just been up there.
Benny and Hogum, have you finished your bottle? You're probably
I think
taking
that's
it with
within
you,
your
right?
best interest to chug it, because if I see it, I'm going to like flip shit.
I mean, we definitely took our time loading that cart.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Fine.
drank it all then.
Cool.
We're not drinking it
All
now.
right. So we can have you guys load up the sled. You and Hoagie are a little bit drunk, Benny, having a good
Yes.
time. Yves is steadily keeping watch, successfully evade. So you make your way back to the road, and you find your formerly unconscious friend. And he sees you, and my wine. Oh, you brought it. What happened to my cart?
Well, unfortunately, sir, due to us working so vigorously to retrieve your wine and other things of the vino nature, your cart became a victim of circumstance, sir. So, unfortunately for you, we have this nice sled. Do you think that you would be able to maybe escort the wine back by yourself, or should continue our services at a fee, sir?
Oh, you're amazing. No, I can do it from here. And he hands each one of you a bottle of wine from his sled.
Holgum immediately clinks wine bottles with Benny.
Wow, what dicks.
Yeah. Hey, Hokum, I got this bucket here.
I do declare, now that we have righted this wrong that has been within our reach, and we have done away with the evils of this forest, should we camp here? I think we should, because I think I used spells last time.
Yeah, that's fine. We got this wine. Benny and Hogum are tipsy already, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so can I use my nature to find like a superb or premium spot for us to camp that's safe?
Why don't we just go camp at the place that we got those bandits? There's already stuff set up.
Oh, queen. I like the way you think. Okay. Well, I'm down. Well, do you, Miss Benny, while that may be a fantastic idea, do you believe there may be other bandits in the area that may try and attack us?
I'm pretty sure we scared them off, right?
Oh, I see what you did there, Miss Benny.
And this guy on your shoulder might be able to like tell him to leave us alone if need be.
Yeah, this dude has an arrow in him. Well, I know that you shot him, Benny, for like 1,800 damage.
Shit.
So you guys are going to camp with this dude. What are you doing with him?
I'm going to tie him up while we sleep.
Tying him to a tree, or are you like tying him up and like throwing him in a tent?
I am tying him up and throwing him in a tent.
Cool.
I've also, since we're about to I'm taking a long rest, so you two are going to have to keep watch. Okay. I'm casting I'm going to heal him a little bit because he's been damaged.
Look at you.
What?
I'm going to sleep.
I mean,
so,
he's
like,
got
I'm
an
fine.
arrow in.
So that's 14. Well, it doesn't matter. Look, I healed the bitch.
Can you put
Okay.
light? Hey, Eve. I know that you're getting ready to take a nap. Can you put some light spell on this bucket here?
On the bucket, I think that I can. Okay, so I'm gonna cast.
Are you going to
that.
wear the bucket on your head?
Yes.
Or do you want? No. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast that. So I've lit that, and then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds 2 more times, and he should. Do you want me to actually like do the Cure Wounds? Or?
No, he's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's good.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll
So
call
I took out the arrow. I've healed up his wounds.
Cool.
For some reason, I'm trying to like promote Stockholm. I don't know. Like, I mean you no harm, you know. And so he's in the tent, and I go to sleep.
Okay.
What has happened
you-
was I'm taking the bucket and I'm trying to play Flippy Bucket by myself.
God damn it.
So it's like a spinning spotlight.
Yes. And as soon if I flip it correctly, then I take a drink of the wine.
How many times do you think you landed it correctly in 4 hours?
In 4 hours. Let's say a D20, right? Right? Or 2 D10s?
Ooh, do 2d10s. Do that.
Okay, I haven't used a 10 yet. Nope, that's a 12. Is the percentile, right?
There's also a 10.
Oh, wait, never mind. I found a 10. Remember that time that I bought 10-sided dice?
Yes.
I rolled a 10. And a 4. 14.
You've definitely finished your bottle then.
Yeah. These new metal dice are really awesome.
Aren't they? I bet. I can hear them, bitch.
So the 4 hours, Eve, you wake up, and Benny has a bucket on her head and an empty bottle of wine next to her.
I do declare, Miss Benny, you have been most useful to keep in watch today. Thank you so much. I know you must be very tired. Please go rest.
Thank you, my good sir. I will keep watch. I am not tired in any way. I have this light that you gave me. And I will keep watch for our team and our little family. And it's been wonderful. And thank you so much for waking up and keeping me company.
Well, unfortunately for you, Miss Benny, I do believe that I keep my best watch when I am alone. If you would like to maybe go meditate and have some more fun on your own, there is an empty tent right over there for you. And I do believe it'd be within your best interest to reflect on yourself.
Okay, Yonsei be with you.
Yonsei be with you, Miss Benny.
And Benny's gonna go in the tent with the dude that's tied up.
Okay, cool.
And so I noticed that, and I'm just like, some people just can't help it. And then I move on with my business.
Cool. All right, Eve, give me a perception check.
My perception's actually worth my time. 19 plus 2 plus 2. So 23.
Amazing. You guys have done great rolls and nothing happened, but that's good. At least you're not clueless. No, the night went through smooth. You guys are fine. Benny, you're going to wake up with a mad hangover, though.
Okay.
Drag her.
So we're going to call this the next morning. You guys have slept. Everyone reset your HP, your spell slots, all that fun stuff.
All the goodness.
Benny, for the next few hours, though, you're going to have disadvantage on attack rolls.
What if it's oh no. What if it is a surprise attack?
Then advantage and disadvantage washes, and you have neither.
Oh, okay.
Get her. Okay.
For how long?
She had 2 of them. She had 2 bottles.
I mean, and this is some potent shit. So I'm going to say the day.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're saying is don't get in a fight at all today because
Yeah, it's
Benny's
a full day hangover. Yeah.
Betty's our ace and we need her. All right. So I do declare we have rested so well, we must make haste to go stop Mr. Laney and Maureen from wreaking whatever havoc they have planned to wrought over this next town that we reach. So I immediately start walking like in the direction we're supposed to go.
Okay.
I have no time to waste.
Hey, Eve. What about good old boy here?
I do declare that I am strong enough, so I go back to the tent, and he's still tied up, and I put him over my shoulder.
Are you gonna let me go now?
No, I do believe, sir, that your services will be much more useful in the hands of good rather than mercenary ship or evil.
Wouldn't it be easier for you to just leave me be?
Actually, sir, I do believe that we can find use for you in the next town, sir. The proper authorities are where you belong.
Eve, maybe we can rehabilitate him in the ways of fiancé.
I do believe that within the next town, if they do have the Church of Yonsei, which we will find out soon, that there is already a rehabilitation program set up where he will repent for his sins.
Okay, can I ask him one more question?
I do believe that he is within the realm of answering your question.
Okay, hey, sir, you see this eye patch that I'm wearing?
I do.
Do you happen to have a second one?
You want to cover both your eyes?
Yeah. She's not feeling good. She's not feeling good. She's very hungover. She's going to be hungover for 24 hours. She better feel like shit right now.
I do believe that Miss Benedetta has felt the wrath of the elixir from last night. And so I completely dismiss her question and I just throw her over my shoulder too.
Oh, good company.
Maybe this dank memes will help.
No.
If you're cracking open the dank memes, you should be willing to share a little bit.
No, sir. Unfortunately for you, since you are on the side of evil, you get no dank memes.
But it's only polite to share.
Rational. So I'm sorry, sir. Trying to
understand
persuade me is not within your realm of possibility, sir. So stop.
I understand. I'm tied up. I'll be quiet.
So you just stay put on my shoulder.
Hogum, I'm assuming you're just following with them.
Yep.
Cool. You guys reach...
God damn it, Mark.
Dude. Like, I know that's your brand.
I'm so mad. I'm like mid-sentence. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
And you guys reach a fork in the road.
Fuck.
One road leads south and one road leads east. To the south, you see a lot of smoke, big dark cloud of smoke coming from what looks to be a tall building. And to the east, you see a small sign that says Sinon. Which direction would you like to go?
Let's ask dude on that we captured.
So I shift my shoulder to wake his ass up because he's probably sleeping on my shoulder.
Oh, welcome.
Which is so cute. And I'm like, so what is going on down this way to the south? Why is there smoke? Why is there fire?
I don't know. I've been a little bit busy lately. It's a farming community down there. Rashmission. I don't know anything about the burning, but we don't steal from them. They're not well off. Nothing of value to steal.
Now, does this farming community directly export to Sinon?
I'd imagine so. They're close enough.
So you're saying that if these crops are burning down, that Sinon will be without crops?
Without those crops, at least, yes.
So what you're saying is we need to help.
I don't need to help.
Oh, bless you. Yes, you are.
I'll get my bandit card revoked.
That's
I
the
can't
plan,
help
sir.
you. For you, not for me.
Well, we aren't worried about you. We are all here for the grace of Yonsei, and sir, I do believe that you are within the realms of this church.
I'm not, but there's...
Well, off we go. Does anyone disagree with me?
Off we go.
Does anyone disagree with us going to save this farming community from the burning?
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Is it our problem?
I do believe that a problem that affects the next big town that we go to is a problem for everybody, and we must save everyone.
What if it's, planned burning? They do that to put nitrogen back in the soil.
I do believe that you are speaking very truthfully, and you have raised a good point. Do you believe that we should at least go inquire what is going on, at least to help the common folk?
Sorry, Chris, did you say that it's a temple?
No, so this place has a temple.
Okay, so the place that's burning has a temple.
Correct.
Okay.
Yo, so Yves just wants to check in the temple.
All right.
I want to check out the temple and the common folk. So like I said, I will help, but I won't actually touch them, and they won't be anywhere near me.
Yeah, because that's very Beyonce-like.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Benny would be. She's good to go with whatever you want to do at this point. because once 24 hours is up, she's going to be back to normal.
Okay. So we're heading south then towards the fire, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, Hogum.
I'm gonna tag along, but
You
I'm
don't-
gonna stick to the back of the group.
You don't want to fight you don't want to fight me on this?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys head towards the smaller town of Rashmishin. As you're approaching, you realize that the big building on fire is clearly a temple.
Oh, my hearts and stars, how do we fix this problem?
The townsfolk are... The town is maybe 100 people big. It's not a big area. But everybody is staring at the fire. No one's really helping. They kind of just don't know what to do. As you approach, you see a woman who is... Her pants are up to right below her boobs.
Okay, that's too much.
She's kind of hunched over, big teeth kind of sticking out. Surprisingly nice hair, though. Like, she clearly took time on that. And she walks up and she says, goodness, if you're... Can you help us? This is on fire. And
I only have one bucket. Do you have more buckets?
I have many buckets in the shop called buckets. It's a lot of them.
So hand those out to people, and we'll do our best, and just tell them to fill them up with water, and we'll do that.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Mara.
And Mara, you said that the gentleman that is causing this destruction is still in there.
Yes, and he just walked in and just went to the temple, and now it's on fire. He didn't say anything to us. He just walked by. I said hi to him. I'm very nice and friendly to everyone who enters my town. And he just ignored me, and the woman was with ignored me, and they're both very rude.
I do declare that there is someone in there that requires my attention. So, like, Yves' hair begins, like, windblown, like, to the max. And Yves is angry.
Benny's like...
Yeah, like, Yves is very vengeful right now. Probably... thinking very clearly, but also really wanting to smite the fuck out of somebody. So Yves is like marching already.
Can I ask what?
Ma'am, I have no time for your questions, and so I continue to march. And while I'm marching, I cast Friends on our little gentleman.
Okay. Cool. Cast Friends, and Friends makes him an ally for your concentration, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so as long as you don't lose concentration, he is all yours.
Mm-hmm.
Benny jumps off Eve's shoulders?
Sure. So everyone's walking now. Yeah, everyone's on their own? Okay.
Yes.
Let me know if you need anything. I'm going to walk behind you, actually. I'll help.
While Mara's walking behind us and we walk up to the temple to go fight Laney, I see, are there any trees nearby?
Sure, there's random trees. I mean, there's trees in front of the temple, absolutely.
Okay, so I look at my dear friend and I say, friend, I know that this is all very new to you, being a superhero of sorts and a champion for the good. But if you could please do me a favor, you have exactly 50 seconds to tie yourself to the nearest tree. Please go do so now.
Tie myself. Of course. Use this rope. Could you
Yes,
untie
use
it
this
first
rope.
so I could? Could you untie it first so I can?
I think that's a great
Thank
idea.
you. Great. This tree. All right. Hang on.
And he runs over and ties himself up and is really proud of it.
Yay!
Like he's like trying to give you thumbs up, but from underneath the rope. Like,
Yeah, I got it. Look at this.
I did
Got
it.
I can't move it all.
I'm mad. I'm upset. Okay. So then, now that he's tied up and I've seen it, I start marching into the temple, the burning ass temple. Like I'm ready to fight.
okay, cool. And
Isn't your windblown hair just going to exasperate the fire?
My windblown hair is untouchable, so stop that.
It won't touch your hair, but it doesn't mean it won't create the fire.
I don't think it'll make the fire worse. Like, this is like medieval times. Like, my hair is not like full of like oils and shit.
I'm not talking about your hair being on fire. I'm talking about your hair making the fire worse on the building.
How would my hair make the fire worse in the building?
He's not walking
it's
in
wind
backwards,
blown.
though. Like, it's not blowing the wind, like blowing into the fire. It's blowing away from it.
No, guys, my hair is windblown, yes, but it's not actually wind. My hair just looks windblown.
Oh.
It's a blessing, y'all. So like, like my hair is just windblown, but it's because Beyonce is constantly playing with my locks.
Amazing. Cool. Yeah. You guys reach the temple doors, and the doors are currently shut. You try and move them; they're not budging.
Hey, so is the mayor telling everybody to grab buckets of water?
Yeah, she's currently telling them to grab buckets. So they're making a line. They're doing multiple things. They're trying to get buckets in there, but the doors are closed right now. They don't have a way in.
Benny has
the doors
thieves'
seem
tools.
to be locked. Go ahead. Hey. You want to use your thieves' tools?
Yes, I think I have. Hold on. Dang it! I pushed the wrong button. Okay, so I have proficiency with thieves' tools. Does that mean anything? I was trying to look at it because I haven't used these yet, right?
Proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks. So add your proficiency bonus to your roll.
My proficiency bonus is +2. Okay.
So it's a dexterity check plus your proficiency check.
So my dexterity is +5. Okay. I rolled 15. +5 is 20. Plus dexterity is my highest because I'm a rogue.
Yep.
So 22.
Yeah, you get those doors open.
Do I have disadvantage on that?
No. You're hungover, but it's not an attack roll. It's not the door's open, and you see the inside is basically engulfed in flames. You can tell at the back of the building that there is movement. There are 2 people that you can see back there. One is a blonde woman, and one is a male, but you can't quite make out who it is. There's a very small path of open area where you can run through, but there are flames encompassing the rest of the building. But now that you've opened the doors, Mara and her people are starting to throw water in, so you're slowly getting a little bit of relief from it.
So Eve marches towards these people. Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And it's an intimidating march because I am also super fed up with just everything. So I march over towards them, and my first words are, "Who are you?"
And you look up. Are the 2 of you following, or are you just letting Eve do this?
Benny's hiding.
Hogan, what are you doing?
I'm just staring.
Okay, so only Eve is walking in. Eve, you see, when you said that, a purple-eyed woman looks up at you. And she turns her head and says nothing.
So Benny's in this room, just so you know. Benny's in the room, hiding either in the rafters or any place she can find to hide.
Cool. Okay. You can probably hide on ground level at this point easily, but if you want to whip up, that's fine too.
I do declare that we have one of the purple-eyed friends within our realm of grass, and we must detain her. But who is this other person?
So the other person, she actually has the guy by the throat. You can see that it's no one you've ever met before. He's actually wearing religious garb. Not Church of Yonsei, clearly a different religion, but you believe he belongs to the church.
Ma'am, please unhand him and release him.
So she stares at you, lets him go, and he drops to the ground. And she starts walking towards you. What do you do?
I hold up my shield and I, let me see. I inquire as to why she is attacking this church. Wait, no. I inquire as to who is attacking this church.
Benny, as you're doing that, Benny hops over because she's in the rafters. She hops over and whips the guy that was being held by his throat. Like in it to like hold him, like whips him around the shoulders, like she usually does the arms.
Okay, yeah, like that trapping motion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so he's trapped.
And I hold up my shield and I'm talking to her. Who is attacking this church?
She doesn't answer. She continues to walk towards you.
I unsheath my totem mace and I once again inquire, who is attacking this church?
She pulls out 2 daggers, stops in front of you, and smiles.
Great. So you're Clementine from Overlord. That's great.
And the 3 of us are going to roll initiative. Hogum,
I'm
you're
here
still
for this.
outside, so...
Oh, great.
Great. Thanks, Hogum.
Ooh,
You're welcome.
She did not roll well. Shit.
12.
Initiative. I have no. Okay, so 14.
Short swords. I'm sorry, they're short swords, not daggers. Eve, you are up first.
Okay, so she unsheathes her shit. I am going to. And she's right next to me, too, so this is great.
Right. We're like head to head right now.
Okay, so I look at her and I cast Bane immediately.
Oh, what does that do?
Yeah, I got spells, kid. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll. So if she fails a saving throw, then she gets baned. And if she gets baned, she must subtract a d4 from her attack. Or saving throws from this point on.
From her attack roll. Oh, shit.
From her attack roll and her saving throw rolls.
So you're going to be untouchable if I fail this. Cool.
Yes.
And she has a charisma saving throw of 0. So.
Okay. She needs to get a 12.
She rolled a 1.
Great. So, bait on her is, it's only us 3 in fight, right?
Yeah.
Because the possessed girl is not fighting.
The possessed girl is fighting.
But you said there
It's
was only.
possessed girl, Benny, and you.
But I thought you said there was. Oh, she's the purple-eyed girl that we're.
Yep.
Okay. So she has Bane, and then as another action, I yell at Hogum.
Okay.
To determine with the townsfolk if there is someone else within the perimeter that may be controlling her, because he knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Hogum, you hear the call, but we're going to come to you at the end of the turn.
And that is the
Good
end
move.
of my turn.
Yeah, good move. Benny, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to ask, I'm going to, I guess, yell at Eve and say, do you think that this woman is trying to attack you?
Unfortunately for you, Miss Benny, unfortunately for her, I do not believe that she is trying to attack me, but I do believe that she is worthy of being called a threat.
Okay. And then the guy I have whipped, what does he look like?
He looks terrified.
Like, what is he, though? Is he what was Aragon's husband? Not Aragon. Dang it.
Agador. No, he's not Laney. He looks to belong to the church that you're in right now. He looks to belong in the temple. He's not. He's just
asshole.
terrified right now.
Okay. So I let him go.
Okay. He's surrounded by flames and
I take him. He's still whipped, and I just yank up. So he's up in the rafters with me.
Sure.
Hi,
and
sir.
He's up in the rafters
are
with
you
you
part
now.
of this church?
I am. Yes.
Okay. Why was that lady choking you?
She's bad. She's bad. Oh man. She came in and asked for the golden wheat, which is a relic we have here. I, of course, refused. And then she dragged me down the stairs and into the temple, and it was on fire. And then you showed up.
Okay, sir. Well, we're here to save you. Where's the golden wheat so I can make sure it's safe?
How? I don't know that I can trust any of you.
I understand that. But you're about to see me crossbow this bitch. So I'm going to crossbow her and then you'll tell me?
Okay.
All right. Benny pulls her crossbow out.
Okay.
And you said I have disadvantage on attack rolls, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this one was 17. And this one was 13.
13 to hit?
Yeah, 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So the arrow does come down. It just misses.
Misses. Okay.
He looks back at you and says, were you trying to hit her?
Yeah, I'm just a little hungover.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that being okay.
I'm from a different kind of religion.
Okay, well, I mean, blessed be all.
Yeah. Are you groomish?
I'm not groomish. No, I'm part of Nicole. She helps us grow our crops and fertilize our land. Please do protect the golden wheat, though. The golden wheat is upstairs.
Do you want to go get it and maybe save it? There's a half orc outside that might be able to help you with that.
Are you certain the building will stop being on fire? Because if so, I will go get it. But I also would like to not burn.
Is it
today.
Wheat super flammable?
It is, but it's made of gold. It's a golden wheat.
All right. Well, you can just chill here with me if you want. I'm going to hand you one of my daggers if you want to try to throw it.
Oh.
At that lady.
Oh, can I? That might be fun, actually. Let me try.
Yeah.
Sure. Why the fuck not? He grabs a dagger and he tries to throw it at the purple-eyed lady. And he rolls... Oh, he rolled a 17. What's a dagger's throwing damage?
So the attack bonus is +5, but the damage is 1d4 plus 3.
1d4 plus 3. So he rolled a 1 plus 3 is 4 damage.
Nice.
So the dagger is thrown. It lands in her forearm, and he goes, "Oh, I must be a good shot. That did felt a little wrong, but thank you.
Good job."
Mm-hmm. With that, it is her turn, and she just took a dagger to the forearm. So, not understanding what's happening, she's going to attack Eve.
And she has to take a D4 away.
Does she?
You're welcome.
Fuck. Okay. So I roll my attack roll minus D4 plus her attack roll, right? Does that make sense? Cool. All right, so she's going to try and attack with her short swords. And... Nah, it doesn't matter what... Okay. So she rolled a 6 minus 4 plus 5, which is a 7 against your AC.
Which is 19.
Cool. And then she's going to take a cunning action. And she's going to dash away from you.
Ooh, she's smart.
And she has now hidden herself in the flames.
Okay, so she's smart. Like, I give her that.
Hogum, what would you like to do with Eve yelling at you to look for Laney?
What is he yelling at me for?
It was a, hey, heads up, you should look for the person controlling this woman.
Would this be an investigation or perception to see if there's anyone suspicious on the outside?
I'm sorry, investigation. Do that.
I rolled a 10 plus 1, 11.
Okay. You look around, you realize that Everyone that you can see is clearly actively trying to put out this fire. Everyone either has a bucket in their hand or is passing a bucket to someone else or is just trying to save this temple. You do not see anybody who is not trying to help. This town is currently working together. So would you like to help the town put out the fire, or would you like to run inside and help your buddies in a battle?
I'll run inside.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm going to let you run down the same middle path. You're going to end up right behind Yves.
Here comes Holgum.
Yves, you're up. You lost her.
Okay, I did lose her, and she dashed into the flames. Mm-hmm. So I look to Miss Benedetta, and I say, Miss Benedetta, Miss Benny, have we figured out, has our gentleman that you have with you, has he give you information that may be useful?
Yes.
Now, is it possible, since we do have a friend in here that is not exactly on our team, is it possible for you to code it in a way that she may not understand?
Yeah, I have something that is called Thieves' Cant. So it's a secret mix of dialect, jargon, and code that allows you to hide messages in seemingly normal conversation. It takes 4 times longer to convey such a message than it does to speak the same idea plainly. So basically, Benny is going to speak a full paragraph just to tell Yves that the gold wheat is upstairs.
Perfect. Wow, is that good? Yeah, great. I won't make you say a whole paragraph.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. You have successfully conveyed that there is a relic upstairs that is likely what the purple-eyed girl is after.
Oh, thank you, Miss Benedetta. Now that I have found this information, I do believe it is within our best interest that Mr. Holgum and Miss Benny stay within the realm of this area, and I'm going to go help the townsfolk, wink, wink, take out the fire.
Cool. So what do?
So I'm secretly going to the area of the Golden Wheat.
Okay, so you're trying to sneak to the stairs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna sneak like I'm going out. Are the stairs near the doors to go outside?
It's the opposite way, but I will say that there's you can cross through a pew and act like you're leaving.
Here I go to do this. Have I used any actions yet?
Just your move action.
I'm also gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Shield of Faith gives me a +2 to armor bonus.
Perfect.
So I'm now
to
at 21.
Your 19. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Awesome. Any other actions you can do?
No.
Okay, so you have successfully moved to the stairwell. You're at the bottom of it right now. You're kind of covered in smoke, so you're not going to be seen by anybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Benny, you're up.
I am going to investigate to see where the hell this bitch went.
Cool. Do it.
I rolled 13 plus 3 is 16.
So you can see that she is actually closer to Yves than you all expected. She doesn't see him. She's facing the other way, but you can see her in the smoke, just down and to your left.
I use Thieves' Cant, and in my paragraph that I'm saying, hey, I know you're going outside. Be careful. There's somebody really close to you. I basically just tell Yves, this bitch is right by you.
Cool. Awesome.
And so that I use that as my words.
what is that? Just a talk action?
Yep.
And then how close am I to this chick?
I mean, you're close. You're pretty much over her, just a little bit like south, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna whip her around the neck.
Jesus. Cool, do it.
Okay. First roll was a nat 20. Second roll was a 19 plus 5.
You rolled a 20 and a 19.
And then a 19, I promise.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. No, I trust you. You don't bullshit rolls. Cool. Are you holding her around the neck? Is that your plan?
Yeah, so basically whip around the neck, and I'm on a rafter in this church, and I'm going to jump down on the other side of it.
Okay.
So, it's like a pulley.
You roll damage for me, because that does do damage.
Okay, so I take it since I have disadvantage, it rules out that Bracers of the Fletcher.
Right on.
Right?
Yeah, because you don't have
Okay.
advantage. Right.
Right. So my damage is 1d4 plus 3 slashing. So it's not very much. 5 damage.
Okay. Cool.
And I toss the other dagger to Boy.
Okay. Preacher man? Yeah. Cool. So you now have her, the whip wraps around her neck, and she grabs for it, releasing her weapons. Just instinctually goes for her own neck, and she's now basically on tippy toes on a pew, hanging. So she's not strangling right now. She's holding herself up, but she's using every bit of her being to do it. Any other action you're doing to her, or?
I guess I could yell at her, right?
Sure.
Don't touch anybody else. Don't move. And I guess intimidation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 10. My intimidation is plus 6, but I have a plus 1 eye patch on, so 17.
Okay. As the rope, as the whip spins, and she slowly starts to come, her face starts to face yours. You yell at her, and you see her eyes go from purple to normal. Yeah, Hogum, you're up.
So she's in a pew? After
Standing on a pew with a whip around her neck, hanging. She's just keeping herself up on the pew, like just barely keeping herself from strangling.
Yo, girl, what's up?
I mean, she's choking. What do you want her to say?
I don't know.
I mean, you could probably just like grab her around the waist and lift her a little bit.
I'm gonna lift her up by her legs a little.
As you do that, she starts gasping more for air. She unwraps the whip and falls into you, Hogum. She's clearly in shock right now. She's lost. She's looking around the room.
Hogum drops her to the ground.
That's aggressive. Cool. So she hits the ground, and the building's still kind of on fire. And she's looking around confused and dazed, and she's going to make an attempt to run for the door.
Hogum's gonna throw the net on her.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll it.
16. Oh, wait. Does that include any modifiers? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, that's going to hit her. Cool. So the net, she gets to the middle row. She tries to run to the door. The net lands on her, takes her to the ground. We're going to end the turn sequence right now because you have a woman in a net. You have the three of you, a preacher in the rafters, and a burning building. What's the plan?
The roof is on fire.
Eve immediately heads to the I'm going to go for that golden wheat.
Cool. Eve, you run upstairs, and there's no secret here. You run upstairs, and there is red velvet curtains, and as you pass through them, you see on a pedestal there is a golden stalk of wheat. It's about 2 feet long, arced slightly to the right, just showing that like wheat symbol up at the top. Are you grabbing it?
Yes.
Okay. You grab it. And I take it you make your way back downstairs.
Yes.
Okay. Eve with the golden wheat back downstairs. Benny, Hogum, what are you guys doing?
Well, I just trapped this girl, so I want to make her talk.
Right now?
Is the building still burning?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's slowly being put out, but it's still on fire right now. Like, you're still in danger.
Okay. Well, she's wrapped up like a burrito in the net, and I'm going to drag her outside in front of the building, in front of the whole town.
Okay. Cool.
Where's the chick with the purple eyes?
In the net.
Did she just... Oh, where's the chick that pulled her daggers?
Same person.
The same person.
Oh, I don't know why I thought there was a different person that was holding...
I did too.
Okay.
It may have been my description. I'm not sure. But yeah, same person.
Ah.
So she once had purple eyes, now has normal eyes, and is freaking out in a net as Hogum exits with her. Eve exits with a golden wheat. Benny.
I grabbed this guy by the hand. So just so I know, when we walked in, there was only chick with the purple eyes and this boy.
Yes.
Okay. So I grab him. He's a man, right?
He's a man. He's a grown-ass man, yeah.
Okay, so Benny grabs this man by the hand and immediately rushes out by Eve.
Okay, cool. I think you all can successfully make it out of the building. No problem. The townspeople will continue to try and put this out. The man you're with, Benny, is relieved to see the golden wheat has made it out safely. And he goes up to Eve and thanks him and reaches for the golden wheat. Do you give it to him?
No.
Okay. He reaches for it. You pull it back, and he stops and says, I run the temple. I'm here for Nicole. We worship the golden wheat. Please give us our idol back.
Yes, sir. I do believe that there may be a person that is in charge of keeping watch over the golden wheat. But unfortunately, sir, we came into a situation where we do not know exactly what is quite going on, and I do believe there is a vetting process that must be done.
If it protects the golden wheat, I will agree, but it must go back, or our crops won't rise. So please, with haste.
Please send me the Snaggletooth woman.
Mara. Yes. Hello. Thank you so much for helping.
Oh, your praise is much unnecessary, but mostly appreciated. Thank you so much, Miss Mara. Fortunately for you, we have retrieved the golden wheat, but unfortunately for you, I do not know exactly who to trust with this bounty that I have acquired.
Well, you have a woman in a net, and not her. This man, he's our priest. Ooh, I spit a little. He's our priest, and he's in charge of keeping it safe.
So, Mara, you do deem him trustworthy?
100%, absolutely.
Miss Bennett, would you like to double check, or do you agree with Miss Mara?
Hey, sir.
can I have my dagger back? Do you have any way of getting something that you can try to kind of protect yourself with? Because there might be more people coming after this piece of wheat if you don't let us keep it safe.
Can I jump in? Why would people come to attack our small town?
Well, I can tell you that. Have you ever heard of the religion of the Mayak?
Yes. Yes, the big cat. Yes. It's
Cool. So, basically what they do is they steal symbols of religion and they destroy them. So this is a symbol of religion that Yves over here is keeping safe that we just saved from the Mayak.
That's awful.
Here's the thing. Just hold on. I can tell you a little bit more, but you gotta be patient and loving and kind. Are you ready to be that?
Understandably, Myth, I did not get elected by being patient and kind.
Okay, yeah, we'll just put patience and kindness to the left, huh?
Okay. I will...
Okay.
Yes, go ahead, continue.
All right. So there is somebody that is trying to do all of this stuff. They tried to do it to our church, the First Church of Gansei, and they have failed so far. But they're going after all other religions because that's their thing. So the chick in the net, she at one point had purple eyes, which just means that she is being controlled by somebody else. So if you ever see anybody with purple eyes, and please spread this as far and wide as you can, if you see purple eyes, they're communists. I mean, they are being controlled.
Okay, I will do that. That'll go out in our next mayoral newsletter. Purple eyes bad.
Yeah, so bad, but the person is good. They're just being controlled. So if you see somebody with purple eyes, just, oh shit, am I creating the Red Scare for real right now? Are there legit people with purple eyes just regular in this world?
No. Not in the way, not in the all-encompassing purple eyes. You're fine.
Okay, all right. So yeah, if you see somebody with purple eyes, just restrain them. Don't let them hurt themselves. Don't let them do anything. Just restrain them and be prepared to fight somebody who comes to unrestrain them.
We will we'll make sure to secure the church from here on out. Thank you so much for your warning and for all of your help.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
So I also think you should give me a bucket.
Of course. Thank you for your help. And she jumps in line really quick and grabs a bucket that's full of water and hands it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to get back to putting this fire out.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
I think this is actually probably a good place to cut the episode.
Okay.
So yeah, successfully saved the church. We'll say the fire has been put out through laborious hours of pouring water as you hold Maureen in a net, who's very confused right now. I am Chris the DM. You can find me on Twitter at Chris the DM, and you can find the podcast at Roll Gay Roleplay.
I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at @1 Tish, 1.
Hey, it's Jonathan, and you can find me on most social media, i.e. Twitter and Instagram at JE_Washington.
I'm Mark, and you can find me on Twitter at HogaMagogo.
And hop on iTunes, give us our 5 stars, do the thing you're supposed to do to help us out. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
He said bye.
Bye.